This video tutorial is a guide on how to use the audio-visual equipment in the centrally timetabled lecture theatres and seminar rooms across the university campus that use the Extron touch panel control system. Each room has a standard university PC in the lectern, which should already be switched on when you enter the room, a DVD player which can also play CDs, and connections for a laptop computer. The rooms also have a visualizer installed. The monitor on the lectern displays the PC image. If the PC is not switched on, press the power button on the front and wait for it to boot up. If the monitor has been switched off, the power button is on the right-hand side. You can log into the PC using either the University UOL account or by using the AVS Guest account. There are USB sockets on the front of the PC if you have a memory stick or are using a wireless presenter. There are also USB sockets connected to the PC located on top of the lectern. To display the image from the PC or one of the other items on the screen at the front of the room, you will need to switch on a projector by using the Extron touch panel on the lectern. Simply press the panel to wake it up, then press either or both of the projector power buttons. It can take up to a minute to reach full brightness. You then press the relevant icon on the item you wish to display on each projector, for example PC. To connect a laptop computer, there are both analog and digital connections in most of the rooms. For the analog connection, there is a 15-pin D connector, commonly known as a VGA plug, and a 3.5mm jack plug if you also require audio. The digital connection is a HDMI cable, which in these rooms carry the video signal only. For sound, you still need to connect the 3.5mm jack plug. More modern devices often have HDMI sockets. Some, such as Apple computers or tablets, don't have VGA or HDMI sockets, and you would need to provide an adapter for these. Once the cables are connected, press the laptop icon on the control panel if you have used the VGA cable, or HDMI aux if you have used the HDMI cable. The DVD player is located in the front of the lectern near the PC. There should be a remote control for this in the lectern. To display the image from this, just press the DVD/VCR icon on the control panel for the relevant projector. You will note that the touch panel can also control the DVD player. To access these controls, press the Show DVD Controls button. There is a visualizer, or document camera as it is also known, on the lectern which can be displayed on the screens. Use the familiar routine to display the image onto the screens. To zoom in and out, use the wheel on top of the unit. The visualizer will focus automatically. Finally, there are buttons labelled Image Mute. These are used if you no longer wish to display an image on the screen without switching it off. You just press one of these buttons depending on the projector you wish to mute and the screen goes blank. To return an image to the screen, just press the button again. You will notice that there are flat-screen TVs on the wall in Ken Edwards' seminar rooms. To switch them on, press the wall mount LCD power button. These can be set so that they show either the same as one of the projectors by pressing either follow left proj or follow right proj, or you can choose to send something different to each screen by selecting individual LCD control. The local inputs button is used if you wish to plug a mobile device directly into the TV. If you press individual LCD control, a new page will open up on the control panel which shows a map of the room. You then select the TV you wish to control and a pop-up screen will open, allowing you to access the source you wish to send to that screen. If the pop-up is still open, press either the close button or the main page button to return to the main menu. We now turn to the audio. The sound that you hear will come from the source that was last selected. So for example, if you have just selected PC, then the audio played will come from the PC. All rooms have the ability to increase or decrease the volume of the media sound. This is the audio that comes from the equipment such as the PC, a laptop or DVD player. The volume controls are at the top of the panel and include a mute icon. The sound can be heard from speakers mounted on or next to the teaching wall. At the end of your lecture, there are a few simple steps to follow. Firstly, you need to make sure that the projectors and TVs are switched off. If you have used the TVs, press the wall mount LCD power button to switch these off. Then, to switch off the projectors, press the System Off button. A dialog box will then open asking you to confirm that you wish to turn the system off. Press Power Down and the projectors will switch off. It usually takes a couple of minutes for the projectors to cool down before they can be switched on again. You also need to make sure that you remove any USB sticks and log out of the PC. If you have used the DVD player or visualizer, make sure that any discs are removed from the player and that these are both switched off. And that concludes this video. If you have any questions regarding these rooms and the AV facilities, please contact the Learning and Teaching Room Support Team in IT Services on extension 2919 or via email on bookav@le.ac.uk.